Hello, today we're at the Safari Park in San Diego. Wow, it's a great expanse. Today I was actually going to get the 2-day pass because I'm planning to go to the zoo tomorrow, but I would recommend that you just go ahead and get the membership because at the 2-day price, with the parking and free passes and things like that, you can get the whole year for pretty much the same price. I'm not going to do the math on that, but I just recommend it. So when I was at the front gate of the Safari Park, we were invited by the guest services, really awesome folks out here in San Diego. There's so many people who are helping out and answering questions, and had a chance to begin at the Safari Base Camp, then moved upward toward the Walkabout Australia, the Tiger Trail, where we got to see a tiger up close. I do recommend coming out in the morning because the weather is just perfect right now. It's so cool. I know it can be hot out here in San Diego, but it's such a cool place to be out right now. And I just feel like we're on a nature walk. My daughter was just saying how she loves going on hikes like this because we are seeing animals all over the place. Then we moved to Condor Ridge. Now, there's many different things that we can see here that we're gonna see here. We're gonna go to the Asian savanna where we're gonna see some rhinos. We're gonna go to the African plains. There's an African tram, which we're planning to take as well.
But if you do drop something along the way, don't panic. Just tell me when we get back, and we'll do our best. These are southern white rhinos, the most numerous rhinos left on Earth on the left, and the Maasai giraffes. Look at the giraffe standing right next to the white flower. Chaparral is defined by pronghorn, a baby pronghorn. You see them? Environment, and the females, they have those horns so they can compete.
There's also a lion camp that we'll be looking forward to, along with the African woods and gorilla forests. So much to see here at the Safari Park. And one thing that I love about this park is when you're walking around, it just feels like we're in a place, like we're in nature. We're not exactly in a zoo, but we're just out there. And I think that's the way this place was initially designed. Not necessarily to be a zoo, but more of a habitat restoration as well as like a breeding ground for animals. So it's just so much wide open space. So it makes this journey so enjoyable and you feel like you're really out there in the wild. You know, many Americans very early in our nation felt that there was unlimited natural resources, and so across the nation, deer, elk, beaver, bison were targets for food, fur, and passion. And since then, it's really decimated the populations. And so very thankful for the conservation. President Roosevelt, a public outcry for conservation ultimately led to the establishment of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services. So in 1903, President Theodore Roosevelt set aside Florida's tiny Pelican Island as the nation's first wildlife refuge, and now there's so many more, thankfully. So there were these amazing bamboos that were growing, and I really enjoy looking at that because I'm reminded of how they grow. Like in the beginning, they don't grow at all. One year you plant them in good soil, they're watered, no growth at all in 1 year. Second year, same thing, no growth at all. Third year the same, fourth year the same, fifth year the same. So you wonder, like, are these bamboo plants going to grow? And then suddenly when they're ready to grow, I've heard that they're the fastest growing plants that are on this planet. So they just shoot up so fast and become so tall. And I'm just reminded of how sometimes we, just got to be faithful at what we're doing. And in time, there's going to be great fruit.